All right. New engine is in the bed of the truck. Let's do this. All right, here we go. This is Shane. How many VQ powered cars have you owned?
That's a loaded question.
How many are here right now, I guess? At least five. Yeah.
Five,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, so here we are. You've done this a time or two.
Once or twice. Yeah, this is definitely the first time I've seen, you know, the guts come out.
Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like.
Oh, it should be fabulous.
Yeah, that PCV plug-in bolt's pretty sick. Don't worry about that. All right, so what is the process here? What's the quickest way to do a VQ swap?
Well, the best way to do it is pull the tranny out first. And that sounds like unnecessary work. A lot of people drop the subframe down, but I'm not about that life. And but in order for you to get it out without messing up the pressure lines, the little hoopty lines on the power steering rack, you gotta take the tranny off so you can lift the engine straight up and over the lines. So I mean, wiring, which is, do you really need Sirius XM?
No,
okay.
I seriously don't mind if you cut that.
Okay, because I don't.
I like that somebody went through the trouble of that, though. That's it, huh?
Yep. Positive terminal here. So we'll pull that off, and then the wiring's basically done.
Yeah, I like G35s.
They're super easy.
Yeah, and they were really proud of it with the advanced front midship.
Oh, they got it announced.
Yeah.
Technology.
And of course, the gloss fiber composite. Can't forget that.
Probably shouldn't be too proud of that one.
Yeah, no kidding.
You hit a rabbit and your radiator sitting on the ground.
Yeah, this is already cracked.
Yeah, the sway bar will save your life on these things. When I drove mine off Bogus Basin Road, I freaking I went off the road and there's a berm. So I went on the mountainside, thankfully. There was like a berm, and so when my car went off the road, like the first thing it hit was the berm, which obviously completely destroyed my
core support.
Extremely powerful core support. And and then but the sway bar saved the oil pan. I mean, and you could, like, the car was going downwards, the sway bar hit the berm, and then the car like went like this basically, and then landed on a fence.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the sway bar saved the oil pan, and then I just like zip tied my radiator back up and drove it home.
Do these usually have like a crash bumper here that mine just doesn't have?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I mean, I'm not that worried about it, but I guess maybe I should be.
It kind of also holds up that, unless the bolts are back in it, no, there's just nothing holding your radiator up, really, except for, you know, the 2 bolts, because 2 are missing.
Oh, that's, yeah. Up she goes.
I guess I can turn the lights on.
This is my zoom, look. Oh. Extendo. So they're worth money. Oh boy. Wow. Yeah, the rod's just kind of chilling there.
Yeah, so it stopped. It just it said no. Oh, it broke the block too. Oh wow, it went through. Look it up here.
Oh, did it go through in 2 spots?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Yeah, it went through up there too.
Nice.
Wow. Well,
dude, I'm good at killing engines.
Man,
I do diligent work. If I'm gonna do something, I do it right, you know.
Well, like I told you, mine when I spun the rod on the blue one intentionally, pretty much, not checking the oil. When we went to Denny's, it was still running okay, but when we got on the freeway, I mean, the tires locked up. I was going probably like 65, 70 miles an hour. God. And it just stopped the tires in 5th gear. So like,
just completely seized up.
Yeah, and then it didn't put any holes in the block or anything. So this is impressive.
Yeah, well, thanks. You know, it was funny because we were driving it out here. And I'm like, you know, I probably should have checked to see if there's oil in it. And I was like, you know, I probably should have put some thicker oil in it. I was like, you know, I probably should have put any oil other than the oil that I cooked so much that it spun the bearing and then let it sit in 100-degree weather for 2 weeks. We might have had a better shot.
It's approximately 1, 2.
Oh yeah, sure enough.
3, 4 missing bell housing bolt. Oh, this one up here is finger tight.
Did we bring those?
No, we didn't.
I have a whole set of them at Ross's house.
I got extras too. This cam sensor plug for the crank sensor is nice. I like that. Much more difficult to service than the standard crank sensor plug. But it's only missing 4 bell housing bolts, and only one other one is loose. So
that's like a solid 33%.
That's all you need.
Yeah, we might throw a couple more in there. Just you tell you what, we'll just tighten up that loose one when we put it back together, and that should be good.
Oh, he put a cam sensor in the crank sensor hole. That's why there's a cam sensor plug on here. That's a passenger driver's side. No, passenger side. This is a passenger side cam sensor. Yeah, they're the same thing pretty much. It's just the plug is different, and you can see where he tried to shave this right here to make it work with the factory crank sensor plug. And then he said, screw it. But at least he did shrink wrap and solder on here.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, that's,
blister I'm dipping out, so.
Nice.
I'll throw back up with the work's done. So.
Yep. All right, here's a new development.
So I'll see y'all
Spacers.
later.
Spacers would be probably beneficial. Because we don't have tie rod ends. Well, I mean, we do. Just not very much. A bit more unnerving than I thought. That other one's not. I mean, it's obviously not good over there, but
that one's better than halfway through, I think.
Yeah. That's the one bell housing bolt that's been removed thus far. And both the upper ones are missing?
Both upper ones are missing, so yeah, literally the tranny's held on by 2 bell housing bolts total right now.
Jesus Christ, dude. How's this thing still in one piece? I bet it's gonna be a glittery affair here.
If any.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of it on the freeway.
Oh yeah. It's pretty just black. There's a little bit of metal in there,
yeah.
But it's just really dark from when you boiled the crap out of it.
I like how that was still plugged in.
The impact sensor?
Yeah. Of all the things.
Of all the things you put you plug in on a drift car, that's probably not one of them.
There's a way shorter list of things that aren't or didn't go wrong with this car.
It's a good thing I have a lot of stuff.
Started right around 12:30. There's a few cheeseburger breaks in there, and a couple shooting video breaks, and the engine's ready to come out.
Yeah.
2 hours, not bad. Question is just putting it back in faster.
We're gonna swap the harness over, change the valve cover, and
yeah, I forgot to bring that up actually, but the dude who sold me this engine accidentally snapped the oil filling spout off the valve cover. Also, what's going on with this one coil pack that's like see-through? Just aftermarket or something?
oh, I've never seen that before. That's weird. It looks like it might be sun bleached.
Ever? harness. Looks like it's clear. Alright, harness is off the old engine, new engine's in here. Just imagine what you just saw backwards because I'm running out of SD card space. Alright, valve covers are off. Camshafts and everything look pretty clean. I mean, the whole inside of the heads really look pretty good.
They look really good.
So, new spark plugs, new valve cover gaskets.
Find you a PCB somewhere.
We got to situate an engine mount and then put the harness on. It's ready to go in. Transmission, cross member, engine mount bolts, drive shaft are all back in. Look, we have an actual pumper now. Thanks, Shane. No problem. Now I can push Jake Z around.
Well, that one's only slid off bogus once, so it should be okay.
Yeah, it's got a couple more in it then.
Yeah.
Sick. I'll go throw it off, that's fine. There we go. Alright, so I accidentally bought a nice intake and Y-pipe from Jacoby, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
Okay. He's got this bag turbo G35 coupe over here. And being turbo, he doesn't need that stuff anymore. Well, we're full of battery, but almost out of SD card. The good news is it's getting close.
And problem number 1, actually, which is...
Yeah, drink up. We got oil. We will soon have coolant. Well, water anyway. Pretty sick that you just have Dex Cool coolant on a hose.
Yeah, I mean, just get right on the hose. And,
It's on tap.
yeah, this guy comes and refills it every, couple weeks.
Did everything right.
Almost.
But now the new radiator's drain plug has a hole right down the center of it, which makes it not very effective at plugging the draining. But so we've got some redneck ingenuity, a little RTV and a 8mm hex head conversion. Boom. Drift car stuff.
I think we just put that in there and run it in a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple more little nuances, but hey, better late than never.
Yeah.
It's got a coolant temp sensor now, which it didn't. We didn't realize that. But hey.
I thought the motor was blowing for a second because there's freaking water pouring out the back of the block.
Yeah. Where's that coming from? I was like, oh, I don't like that.
Put the radiator cap on. You can go ahead and start it. Maybe it'll help it bleed a little bit.
Passenger side cam sensor.
I'm gonna take it for a little test rip real quick. It's got like a stock clutch in it now versus the one that it used to have, so it caught me for a little bit of a loop there. but it doesn't make the atrocious rattling noise that the other clutch made, so that's cool. So
It's a pretty healthy VQ.
yeah, it feels way peppier than my old one.
Screen disappeared.
Oh yeah, it's all good. It's still recording. Wow. I think my old one was dying when I got it.
Yeah, probably. This feels like a good healthy VQ, honestly.
Yeah, it does. Alright, so it's dark. You can't see anything anyway, but it's going to stay here for the evening. The cooling line to the oil cooler has decided it also wants to puke water all over the ground, so that's pretty sick.
Among the 40 other things that was messed up, but
Yeah,
you know,
I definitely,
$400 engine, you can't expect it to be in like perfect condition, I guess, right?
yeah, I honestly think my other engine was well on its way when I got it though, because it feels way faster than it did before.
You should be able to hit the bank now. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, it always just seemed like it was lacking a little bit compared to Jake Z, and I was like, I know it's heavier, but it still seems a bit extreme. But yeah, nice healthy engine will do that for you, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you
Glad I
guys
can
when
help
it's
you
light
out.
outside. Yeah, thanks again. Go follow Shane. I'll do another proper outro when people can see you, but you're G35.drift on Instagram, right?
Yep. And G-Works is my page on Facebook.
All right, I'll put it in the descriptions and stuff, but
Sounds
we got
good.
5 minutes left, so I'll use that last 5 minutes to record picking this up. Day. We got a little bit of an exhaust leak. We have a lot less of a coolant leak now because that hose was ripped. We have a coal. We have emergency vehicles. So you got to ride in it, so you get to experience how zesty it is now.
Yes.
We got to make sure it's not gonna quiet on the set, please. Make sure it's not gonna overheat. Somebody please send one of these to the P.O. box for me. I need a zip tie gun in my life.
This is life, dude. You gotta have it. You just put it in there like that. And you just slide it in the slot. And it cuts it for you.
So incredible. I need that. Alright, I'm leaving you in charge of the camera.
You guys ready for some terrible footage?
I keep forgetting it's not the same clutch. It's like a stock clutch now.
Yeah, seatbelt up, dog. See that Dodge Ram that just went by? Ram his daughter, Dodge the dad. Dude, we got up to 35 miles an hour so fast.
It's a lot heavier.
It's so much more peppy. Quite good downshifts. Oh, hello, tires.